unbroken.
Watch where you're thinking, the day gives you anything. You build them up while they tear you down, but still you never give up. You never give up.
They would soak the fire as you hope to rise. It was mostly lies that you broke inside. I know it's all love, I just gotta complain. I got your back, we gon' rise to the flames. You'll be at it again.
Hello, PPW Nation. My name is Bobby Munson, just in case you had forgotten him. Beside me, as always, he is my partner in crime. He is the man with the angelic voice. He is Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, PPW Nation, we're back and better than ever. How you doing tonight, sir?
Woohoo, I'm doing great, Munson. I'm so excited to be back with PPW, doing some commentary for another live show. Couldn't be happier.
And we apologize for the lack of shows that have been coming out here on YouTube. I take the full blame for that one, not having these things prepared and ready for you guys. And while we get through a few of the hiccups with some of the technology problems here on the first few matches, we will get back to some better quality coming up in the next few weeks. So please stick with us, support us, and do everything you can. Like, subscribe, all that kind of fun jazz. Papa Smokes, we got a big one here for the fans tonight. This match is going to be Levi Night taking on Cannonball Kelly. This one dating back to October with PPW's A New Beginning. Man, what an exciting matchup we have in store for us.
And look at Levi Night soaking in the booze of the crowd here. The crowd does not like Levi Night in Saskatoon. I can kind of see why.
He's got that a little bit of arrogance, a little overconfidence, you might say. A guy who's been here for a little while, had a few matches with us here at Prairie Pro Wrestling. Definitely making his mark around here. He's made a name very quickly for himself, and very curious to see how this pans out for him against quite the living legend, especially here in Saskatchewan. When it comes to Cannonball Kelly, who's going to be joined by Johnny Two Fingers. You know, these two guys, high energy, a lot of fun. What does Levi Night bring to the table in this one, Papa Smokes?
This match intrigues me quite a lot because this is two wrestlers of completely differing styles and personalities. Levi Knight's the kind of guy that wants to dance and party all night, and here we got Cannonball Kelly and Johnny Two Fingers. These two are also musicians, but very, very serious in the ring, bringing a brawling style and all kinds of action to the PPW ring. This is going to be awesome.
Oh, I can't wait for this. And again, Cannonball Kelly, Johnny Two Fingers were on our show just recently on Ring Respect Radio. What a crazy interview that was, Papa Smokes. Got to say, one of the most fun and unique interviews we've ever had the opportunity to do.
Very true. What a fun interview and very interesting guys. But they were very serious about their upcoming match in that interview as well. We got to see the serious and kind of a little bit scary side of Cannonball Kelly as well.
For those of you who haven't been following along, we won't reveal any spoilers for what we already know from Prairie Pro Wrestling again, too. So if you do go and watch that particular interview that we did with Cannonball Kelly, just a heads up, spoiler alert, it will give away things that happen towards the PPW Championship run. We will get to that. Those videos are coming very soon right here on YouTube. We're going to be having these things coming at you once every single week. One match per week for all you PPW Nation. You're going to be getting it on a consistent basis because we need to get back to you finally. So thank you very much for all of you who stayed subscribed to the channel and for all you new subscribers as well, too. Looking forward to being able to join you guys, calling some matches, having some fun here. Prairie Pro Wrestling, bringing it to the masses, Papa Smoke. It isn't just for Saskatoon anymore. The world's going to be talking once we're through.
And let's do this, Munson. I'm so pumped up to do this because we haven't had a live show in a couple of months here in Saskatoon. Might be a little bit of a wait before the next one, so let's get some content out there for our fans. We love our fans. We have the best fans in the entire wrestling world. I want you guys to all enjoy these matches that we put out.
And you can see Levi Night on the outside of the ring, mocking the fans, taking his eye off of Cannonball Kelly. But in doing so, he's also kind of getting under the skin of Cannonball Kelly, taking his time, waiting for his opportunity there. He could be doing this as a point of trying to frustrate his opponent in order to get through to him so he can strike at the opportune time.
I think you're definitely right about that, Munson. And Levi Knight's going to take any kind of advantage he can get, including something in psychological warfare. And as you see, he's poking fun at the fans. He's poking fun at Johnny Two Fingers and Cannonball Kelly, and he's in no rush to get this match going. He wants to get it going at his pace. And as you can see, Cannonball Kelly getting the fans clapping and chanting. he wants to get this match going very quickly.
And we know the fans here in Saskatoon absolutely love Cannonball Kelly and Johnny Two Fingers, a very big, massive following here in Saskatchewan. Cannonball Kelly been around for quite some time here, Papa Smokes. He is really he's been the name among names here in Saskatchewan wrestling for the good portion of 2 decades now, I'd say.
That's definitely true, and he might not be familiar with Levi Night in the ring quite yet. This, I believe, might be their first match against each other, so they're going to have a little feeling out process here, maybe wrestle around a little bit, and we'll see who takes the advantage first.
Aside from the mind games that Levi Night might be doing here, he does bring a very unique technical style as well too. A young man inside that ring, but we've seen him grapple quite a bit when it's come to his matches here in Prairie Pro Wrestling. So are we going to see a lot of that tonight? Because on the other side, Cannonball Kelly, usually a brawler, he likes to throw down pretty heavily, but Levi Knight's going to want to get in there. He's going to want to grapple it. He's going to want to put the holds on Cannonball.
Yeah, that's what intrigues me about this matchup too, is these guys couldn't be more different. So we're going to see which style prevails in this, who takes the advantage first, and who can hold it the longest.
We got that brute force there from Cannonball Kelly with the shoulder block that took Levi down. And the agility from Cannonball Kelly there as he flips over top of Levi Knight. That's the one scary thing about the game of Cannonball Kelly. For such a large, devastating man and a powerhouse inside that ring, he brings such a level of agility, like that drop kick that he just thundered down on Levi Knight. His opponents don't see it coming. They don't expect it. As you can see, Levi Knight reeling in pain after that missile drop kick took him down, and boom, the big leg hits down on Levi Knight. That has got to take the wind right out of him.
And Cannonball Kelly, he's got that weight advantage and that low center of gravity too. You know he's going to use those things to his advantage, just like that missile drop kick and that big leg drop. He's going to use that weight against Levi Knight and drop the hammer on him any chance he can get.
Now, we know that Cannonball Kelly, is decorated as he has still been looking for that very first win here in Prairie Pro Wrestling. He's been hoping for that opportunity to get the victory. He's been just short of it. But again, when it comes to the matches that Cannonball Kelly has had here in Prairie Pro Wrestling, it's a list of who's who when it comes to Canadian professional wrestling.
For sure. And any matches that Cannonball Kelly might lose, you know that the opponents were worried about him. The opponents will cheat to try and beat Cannonball Kelly because that's one of the only ways I believe you can beat him. He's a very intense competitor in that ring, and you have to get down and dirty to beat this guy. And Levi Knight giving him a kick off the edge of the apron into the crowd barrier there. This is the kind of thing that can hurt Cannonball Kelly, maybe get him into position for a pin.
Yeah, he's looking a little rough for wear after getting kicked there to the outside, and Levi Knight smashing the face down into the canvas. And Levi Knight has not a care in the world as he kind of dances around after doing that. You see the fans at ringside really getting under the skin of Levi Knight here, as the fans in Saskatoon always do. The PPW Nation, they're loud, they're excited, they're happy to be at some live professional wrestling, Pop Smokes, and it is always deafening when we're inside that arena.
Absolutely. It's hard to hear yourself think, and look at some of this action in the ring. You can see why. These two going all out. Look at the force with which Levi Knight whipped Cannonball into the corner, sent him back into the turnbuckles, and then flinging out to the middle of the ring. Now he's just going to work him over. Those look like closed fist punches. The referee on top of him. Now some choking. Just like I said, you sometimes have to bend the rule book or even break it to get the advantage over Cannonball Kelly.
That drop kick right to the back of Cannonball Kelly as his throat's across that middle rope. Again, those ropes made of pure steel underneath that thing. That really is going to take the wind. It knocks everything right out of a guy. It's going to be hard for Cannonball Kelly to breathe, hard for him to be able to go on. But he's got Johnny Two Fingers down there at ringside. Johnny Two Fingers is going to do everything he can to motivate Cannonball Kelly and get him right back in this one as Levi Knight continues this absolute devastating beatdown of Cannonball Kelly right now, hitting those closed right fists as you were mentioning, and also getting an opportunity to do a little dance move in between. That one really aggravated the crowd here in Saskatoon.
Yeah, and it might be that Levi Knight, look at this, he's taking a little too much time in between moves. Managed to keep the advantage there, but you can't let up at all with Cannonball Kelly. He'll come back on you.
Levi Night kind of nonchalant going into the middle of the ring here, goes for the cover, 1, 2, and not quite enough to put Cannonball Kelly away. We are still at this one. Thank you, as always, for tuning in, PPW Nation. If you haven't done so already, give us a subscribe right here on YouTube. Make sure you follow Prairie Pro Wrestling on all the social medias. And while you're at it, why don't you go check out Papa Smokes and I anywhere you can find us, that including Ring Respect Radio on the Video Bros Network, as well as join us over at Love Wrestling, where you can join us on Thursday nights for our show, Major Love Wrestling. A lot of great people that we've had on the various shows that we've done, including a lot of the people here in Prairie Pro Wrestling. Might be interesting to have Levi Night himself on one of our upcoming shows here too. It'd be interesting to get a conversation going with Levi Night, a young blue chipper in this business, somebody who's on the up and up, and somebody who I think is going to be a mainstay in this province for quite some time.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Munson. I would love to interview this young man, try and see what makes him tick inside that ring.
And man, Cannonball Kelly thunderously taking Levi down, and he's got the crowd pumped. He's got him excited, Papa Smokes. And again, once that adrenaline starts running through Cannonball, it is hard to stop him. It's like a freight train coming through you. Levi Night found a way to outsmart Cannonball Kelly there, breaking down the chin onto the top of the head. But reversal from Cannonball Kelly, and Levi Night is down. He's going to go for the cover. What do we got here? 1, 2, still not quite enough. This one continues.
That was a close 2 count there, too. I don't think Levi Night anticipated how much weight was going to be on him for that pin, too. And Cannonball Kelly, an expert of using his superior weight against his opponents.
As we head to the hardest part of the apron, just on the outside of that apron, what has Cannonball Kelly got in store here as he lines Levi Night up?
Oh, boy.
Levi's trying to fight her. He does not want to be any part of that maneuver, whatever Cannonball had in store for him.
Levi Night was smart to work his way out of that one. You don't want to take a heavy move on that ring apron.
Thunderous clothesline right over that top rope, back into the ring. Cannonball Kelly all fired up. He's getting this crowd jacked. Here they go. It's time for Cannonball. Here comes that agility we speak so highly of. And, oh, man, Levi Night had it scouted.
Unbelievable.
Damn, folks. And just about a 3 count. Man, Levi Night just about stole the show there. And so many opponents been caught off guard for that move from Cannonball Kelly. Not Levi Night. He's been studying the tape, preparing himself. He's ready for tonight. And it's Ginger Snaps time.
And that's why we say that Levi Night shows such promise in this. He, as a younger wrestler, he could have been hit by that rolling clothesline there, but reversing that on a veteran there, very impressive from the newcomer.
That German suplex, though, taking Levi Night down. And Levi looks down and out, man. Both Cannonball Kelly could muster up the strength to get over there for a cover, but it's just a little too late. Levi Night starting to get back to his feet as Cannonball also getting back to his own feet. But stuck in that corner is not where I'd want to be against a big man like that as he comes rolling in like a cannonball in the corner. Boom, with that cutter right in the middle of the ring. Go for the cover. Levi Night to steal this one. Not quite 2 and 3 goddamn quarters, Papa Smokes.
My God, that was close, Bobby Munson. Levi going to complain with the referee. He thinks he should have had a 3 count. Referee reminding him, hey, I'm the one wearing the stripes. I make the counts here.
Levi Night got to capitalize, though, because he is very close, very, very close. And this young man could pick up a very big, massive victory for himself right here in Saskatoon. What has he got in store here? He's going to stoop to this level as he a quality match like we've had, and now comes the chair right in the middle of this one. He's going to go ruin this whole thing with a disqualification, isn't he, Pop Smokes? And look at Johnny Two Fingers getting in there. Johnny, look out, man.
Oh.
No!
Oh, my God.
Oh!
What is happening here?
I think they heard that one echo right at the bar next door. Good God, Levi Night, you sick, sick individual.
Oh, this is not going to go over well with Cannonball Kelly. I can assure you that.
And no, he's taking that club right into the stomach of Levi Night. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Papa Smokes, what Levi Night did in terms of hitting Johnny Two Fingers wouldn't warrant a disqualification, but rules are rules. Now with the Cannonball bringing in the weapons and using them on Levi Night, is the referee going to be forced to call for a DQ on this one?
Yeah, he might have to. When Levi Night hit, oh my God.
Wow.
thunderous chair shot from Cannonball Kelly here. This match is broken down in a big hurry.